everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So I'm coming on right now because I'm going to be doing a video of my lunch today, guys. Now, all you guys know, if you watch my channel, guys, if you're new here, I have diabetes. I'm always fighting it. I'm always trying this diet, that diet, this whatever. But right now what I'm doing is low carb or no carb. You know, that's my goal, is for a very, very low carb, like extremely low. I mean, obviously you can't have no carbs because there's carbs in everything. So it just has to be limited. But anyway, guys, so I'm making my lunch and I wanted to show you guys what I'm making because I think this is a really good meal. It's a meal that's filling, and then if you have to like what I'm making. But it's filling, and you feel like you're eating something really solid. It's almost like a burger or something like that. It's just really, really good. So what I'm doing is I'm doing portobello mushrooms, guys. Now, what I'm doing is, most of the time, I have the big ones here. Woo, just broke it. I have the big ones here. Now, what I do a lot of times is I put it whole in the frying pan with garlic and olive oil and all seasonings and stuff. And then I put tomato and cheese on top of it. But today I'm doing it different. I'm gonna slice these up, put them in the frying pan with the olive oil and the garlic and all the seasonings and everything. I'm gonna slice up some cherry tomatoes, put that in it, and just make it like a stir fry, but with no meat. Now, if I wanted to, I could put chicken, I could put shrimp, I could add it to it and make it like a portobello stir fry. But for today, I'm just doing this, okay? Now, the thing with low carb is I'm always focused on low carb. Honestly, guys, I'm always focused on the low carb. So I think that's why I have trouble losing weight, because in order to eat low carb and to keep my sugars down, I have to eat stuff that may be a little fattening. Like I eat a lot of cheese, and maybe I eat a lot of like, like salami, pepperoni, that kind of stuff, so I can eat it without any carbs with it. So I think a lot of times that's what happens, is I'm eating the high calories, but my sugars get better. So what do I do? Do I have high sugars and lose weight, or do I have low sugars and don't lose weight? You know, it's just very difficult. There's so much that comes into this diabetes, guys. I'm telling you, if you're pre-diabetic, do everything in your power you can not to get it, diabetes, because it is the worst disease in the world. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So anyway, guys, so this is what I'm going to make. Like I said, low carb. These are going to be so good. So let me show you exactly what I'm going to do. All right, guys. So, like I showed you, I have, so to make sure you guys can see, I have 3 of the portobello mushrooms, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, did I get a spoon? Thought I got a spoon. A little spoon. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, let me bring you, I want to bring you a little bit down further. All right, guys, yeah, this is better. I want you to see more of what I'm doing here than me. All right, so I have these 3. So what I'm going to do is, first what you have to do is you have to cut the stem off, because the stem is really woodsy, and you're not going to want to eat that. Okay, so cutting the stem off. Okay, let's cut this out. I'm going to do one at a time. Now the stem, the stem is all kinds of woodsy and kind of chewy and hard, so you don't want that. Now what you got to do, guys, is you got to take out this. It's called, like, the lady, I watched a YouTube video on it. It's called feathers or something. I forgot what she called it, but this has to come out because it tastes like very woodsy and muddy. And she said it will not be good in the mushroom, eating it. So you gotta scrape that out very lightly. Get all that black stuff out. See, guys? Just Just take a spoon and scrape that out. Get all that black mud out of there. I don't want no mud. Oh, you know what I gotta get to? You know, you think you're prepared and then you unprepare yourself. I'll do that at the end. I have to wipe them down, but I'll do that at the end. Yeah, that has a little mud on it too. All right, I don't want any of that. All right, so let's do this one. This one really doesn't have much of a stem. A little bit. So if you don't like mushroom, guys, obviously you're not gonna eat this. You know what I mean? But if you like mushrooms and you're trying to stay low carb and all that, God, mushrooms are so good. So good for that. Very low glycemic, you know, number. All right, get all this black cookie stuff out of there. Don't want to eat that. Okay, got that one. This one has a little stem like the other one. Get these little gills. I would think these are called gills. I forgot what the lady called them. It's bothering me now. I feel like going back there and reading it later. I'll look at it. Yeah, so guys, I'm just trying to come up with new things, and you know, I don't know. It's always such a fight, this diabetes. If you have diabetes, guys, you know, comment down below. I know that some of my followers do have diabetes, and they know. I'm telling you guys, I don't even know what to say. All right. That's all right. Okay, so I got those. Let me get a paper towel, a damn paper towel, because what I'm going to do is clean the top of them. Okay. Let me put the plate back over here. So you just wipe it off to get all the dirt, because that's all dirt. That brown stuff is kind of dirt. It is dirt, look. So you don't want to be eating dirt. Just like regular button mushrooms, you want to clean them. You know, a little dirt's not going to kill you, and you're not going to be able to get all of it off 100%, but if you get most of it off, that's what I'm shooting for, guys, because I really don't want to eat dirt. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I don't. Okay, so that one's good. See? Look at this. That one's good. Let's do this one. These are very meaty, like people use them as like burger rolls and stuff. I don't know how you would pick it up. It would probably break apart, but I mean, it's definitely solid enough to do that. Put the burger right on top of that and eat it. Ooh, and just cut it and be so delicious. I'm going to be using these a lot. I'm going to be incorporating these mushrooms a lot in my diet because, like I said, I just need some different freaking stuff. Tired of the same stuff, and gotta stay away from the carbs, guys, as much as possible. Sugar is just a given. I mean, I'm not saying I have to stay away from sugar, because sugar is just a given that you know I have to stay away from sugar. Sugar is the culprit, you know, but carbs is what turns into sugar. So the more carbs you eat, and the more it turns into sugar, and that's what's the problem. Don't understand why I had to get this, but you know, everybody has their burdens, I guess. I guess I'm lucky in a way that I have this and that's something serious, other serious, and even though I feel this is serious enough, but anyway, you guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Okay. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these up. Like I said, a lot of times I make them whole like this. They're really, really good, but I feel like doing the sliced version this time because I want to put like some tomatoes in with it and clean this knife off. So I'm just going to slice these pretty big. I want to slice them like in long strips. So they're definitely still kind of meaty. Okay, so that's that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in this bowl here. All right. They're probably going to break apart some more in the pan. That's why I left them kind of big. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put some olive oil on it. Probably about a tablespoon of olive oil. Okay. It's got to taste good, guys. Probably a little over a tablespoon. I'm going to do salt. If you have a low sodium diet, do a little tiny pinch. If you don't, do whatever you like. Pepper, I like a lot of pepper, so I'm going to pepper them pretty, generously. I'm going to do some onion powder. If you watch my channel again, guys, you know I use onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, paprika, parsley, but the main things that I put in all my stuff is salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Okay, onion powder. That's onion, right? Onion and garlic look the same. And garlic. Shake everything up. I think I need a little bit more olive oil. It looks a little dry to me and I don't like it dry. I'm probably going to put a little olive oil in the pan too. Guys, if you don't know, I'm a thyme lover. I don't use it that often, but there are times when I do use it a lot and then at times I forget about it. But thyme, I really, really like the flavor of thyme, but I make it in mostly the stuff that I just eat because my husband's not crazy about it. But I love it. It gives it a nice flavor. Alright, so that's thyme. I also have Italian seasoning. I'm only going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning in because we got the thyme in there. And I got some homemade, some dried parsley. I don't have any fresh herbs, so I'm using all dry, but that's fine. I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil. Okay, give that a little mix. Alright, no, it's good. I'm excited. Now, I have little whole tomatoes. Now, these are kind of big. I got these at the farm today on the way home. These are kind of big, so I'm going to cut them in half because I just like them that way anyway. So I'm going to add those to that. Add these tomatoes to that. I should have probably just put it all in together before I put seasonings on it, but that's all right. Tomato just needs a little bit of salt and a little bit of parsley and Italian seasoning, and it'll mix all in with you in here. I'm probably going to put a couple more tomatoes. Tomatoes, well, no, I think that's good. Tomatoes, if you don't realize it, and I really never even knew it. I mean, I think I knew, but I didn't know. They have a little bit of a, they're high in sugar because they're, a natural. So they do have, somewhat sugar in them, but they're not that bad. So I'm just going to have 3 or 4 tomatoes. Put some little salt in there. And then I'm going to put a little bit more Italian seasoning on top. And a little bit more olive oil. And guys, I'm going to put provolone. Give it a good shake and mix. I'm going to put, I really should have bought fresh parsley and basil. Why I didn't, I don't know, but I'm going to pick it up this week. When you're eating low carb and stuff, it's just really, really good to have the fresh parsley and basil because it just adds so much flavor to what you're eating. It really, really does. All right, so let me go. We're going to, oh, you know what I didn't put in, guys? Hello, Linda. I'm going to put in some fresh garlic. I wanted to put a little bit of fresh garlic in. I don't want to use the mince because I feel like it'll burn. So I'm just going to put in a little fresh garlic and just fairly big pieces. It's not going to be minced or anything like that because I don't want it to burn. And I just want a little bit of garlic going through it I love to taste the pieces of garlic in my food. That's just me. My husband loves when he can go like this. Look, when he can actually take it out of the food, he loves it. He loves to bite on the chunks of garlic. So, yummy. Some people don't like fresh garlic at all. They can't have it because it, you know, affects their stomach. I don't know what I would do because garlic is in my paws. All right, so I'm just gonna put this all in here and give it a shake again, and then I'm gonna put it in a frying pan. Oh, mushroom overboard, guys. Mushroom overboard. Also, guys, if you watch my channel or if you're new here, there's a lot of mishaps on Linda's Create with Linda. You'll see. You go back and look at my videos, guys, and you'll find out. But what are you gonna do? You're not nobody's perfect. All right, let's go bring it over to the frying pan. All right, here we go, guys. I'm letting the oil heat up a little bit. I put a little olive oil in the bottom. Ooh, God, I'm a klutz today. I really am. Let this get hot another couple of seconds, and then I'm gonna put it in the pan. I want it hot. I really want it nice and hot. Okay, guys. All that lovely garlic. And get all that good stuff out of there. I don't want any of that go. That's all flavor right there. There we go, guys. That's exactly the kind of sizzle I want to have going on. If you hear me humming, guys, that's because I have my music on, but it's so low that you can't hear it. I can only hear it. So it's in my ear right now because I'm close to the Alexa thing. But, yeah, if you hear me humming or singing, that's why. Now, guys, if you look at this closely, it almost looks like steak pieces. If you look at it, look at it. Look at that closely. Doesn't it almost look like stir fry, like meat that's like cut up chicken or steak? So I'm gonna leave this a little. I probably next time what I probably should have done, and I didn't even think about it. I should have left the tomatoes out and put those in at the last minute because I want these to get a little bit of crispy, not crispy, but not burnt or anything, but just a little bit crispy. So, and the tomatoes I probably should have put in at the end, but you know, you live and learn, guys. This is gonna be so good, guys. And I'm telling you, like if this is the only thing I'm having for lunch today, and it is, there's no chicken or other protein in here, I will definitely probably eat the whole thing. Yes, there are 3 big mushrooms. I probably won't eat the whole thing. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But guys, also, like if you have chicken ready cooked already, like, you know, you can buy the chicken in the bags. I know at Aldi they sell that. You know, I shop at Aldi mostly, in Walmart. If you have leftover chicken, just throw it in with this. That would add more protein to it, and it would be more filling, and it's low in carbs. Guys, I wish you could smell this. Let's see if I think the light's better. I think the light is better. Let me oh, this is so good, guys. Now I want to keep them kind of flattened because I want it to get a little bit brown. Okay, guys, now I don't want these really like mushy. Actually, the way they are is perfect right now. That's how I want them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some provolone. Now, when I usually make my portobello tomatoes, like when I leave them big, I put mozzarella usually. But I have used provolone or Swiss. You can use whatever kind of cheese you want. I love provolone, so this is what I'm going to do. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put it right on top. I'm just going to break up little pieces and spread it around, and then let it, then I'm going to shut the flame off because I know it's going to heat up very quickly. I kind of want to leave it where the provolone has a little bit of its, you know, it's melty, but it's not like completely. I'm going to put one more slice in, so I put 3 slices in. Because again, guys, this is my lunch. Okay. So yummy. Woo! Now, guys, again, this is not a low-calorie meal. This is a low-carb meal. So, you know, yeah, I'm putting a little grated cheese. Yeah, it's ideal if it's low-carb and low-calorie. Well, it is low-calorie, though. I don't know what I'm talking about because it is. Mushrooms are low-calorie. Tomatoes are good. So it's not overly fattening, but there's olive oil in it, which is a good oil, so that's fine. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It really isn't bad. So I take that back, guys. There it is, guys. Look at that. Oh my God. I'm gonna put some. I can just eat it out of this thing right here. I'm gonna put some in my plate now. All right, guys. I'm gonna take some. Woo! This is looks so yummy. Oh my God. I'm so excited about this meal. Yeah, you know, it would be nice if I had a little Italian bread to go with it. See, that's the problem, guys. Carbs. I can't live without them. I tell you guys, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Let's get a couple more tomatoes. Really? All right, now, so this is about half. I'll put a little bit more. It's being really difficult. All right, guys. Guys, look at that. Take this over here. I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley on top of it. It says parsley right here. And if I had fresh parsley, I'd put a little fresh parsley on it. Let me get my fork. All right, guys. Like I said, this is my lunch, and I probably will eat the whole thing. Okay. Guys, the provolone and the meatiness of the mushroom. Let me get a whole bite of tomato, provolone, and mushroom. I want to finish chewing before I eat because some people don't like that when you're chewing, when you're talking and stuff, which I can understand. Guys, I just got a piece of the mushroom that was like almost like caramelized, crunchy. This is so freaking good. Like, this is really good. Like, I'm out of these after this. I'm going to have to run to the store this weekend and buy more of these portobellos and keep them in here because I think this will save me. Just even if I make a bunch of it, keep it in the fridge, heat it up, guys. So good and so low in carbs. That's what I'm all about now. I gotta find ways to eat the things that I like to eat with low carb. I mean, I know I have before because I've been on keto. I have the keto cookbook and all that, but was more for substituting by sugars. But now I'm really going to substitute my carbs, and I'm really going to really search for recipes that are low carb and really good and fresh, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm doing. So guys, I'm going to go now because I want to eat this when it's hot. Listen. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're old here, thank you for always being here and supporting me, guys. I so appreciate it. You know, with the ups and downs of Create with Linda, there's a lot of ups and downs, but I try to give you good stuff. And moving forward, I'm going to be doing a lot of exciting things, guys. So stay tuned for all that, collabs and this and that and the other thing. So stay tuned for that, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the bottom if you like this video, and the notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a video. All right? Share, subscribe, like, and everybody, I haven't said this in a long time, but don't let anybody ever dull your shine, guys. Okay? Stand up with your head held up high and know that you're good enough. Okay, guys? I tell myself that every day. Not always great at it, but I tell myself that every day. Don't let anybody dull your shine. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.